If you like this video, please click on the like button. Comment with the names of the movies you would like us to cover next. Click the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get notified of our latest creations. We cover 100 movies from around the world every day. To advertise with our channel, reach out to us. Our contact information is on our channel page. Now, let's move to the plot of this movie.
On March 12, Sochkin orders a massive amphibious landing near Kiel on the Baltic coast. Carried out by the Volksmarine and the Soviet Navy's Baltic Fleet. The landings catch NATO off guard, and they scramble forces northward to push back the beachhead. The next day, Warsaw Pact ground forces drive through the Fulda Gap, with orders to push to the Rhine to divide the stretched-out NATO armies. To support the assault, the Soviet Air Force bombards targets on the Baltic coast and NATO bases further inland, such as Ramstein Air Base. The plan is to cripple the NATO build-up with a swift strike and then press for a new round of diplomatic bargaining from a stronger strategic position. NATO forces are pushed back, though they inflict substantial losses on the Warsaw Pact forces. Both sides lose well over 1,000 dead in the first 24 hours. By March 17, the Warsaw Pact forces have advanced 50 miles into West Germany. Entire towns are destroyed in the fighting as increasingly desperate NATO commanders try to stall the Warsaw Pact's advance, and civilian and military casualties are heavy. Overwhelming NATO medical personnel. Public order collapses amid the mass panic, and 20 million automobiles jam the roads as West German civilians try to flee. While preparing to launch a tactical nuclear counter-assault, NATO carries out a last-ditch conventional air campaign, code-named Operation Bloody Nose, launched 24 hours before the nuclear strikes were to begin. The already overworked NATO aviators are given just 1 day to turn the tide of an entire war. Thanks in part to a raid on the Soviet Army's forward headquarters in Poland and the use of American stealth aircraft, Bloody Nose is a success. The initial strikes cripple Warsaw Pact command and control posts, throwing their armies in the field into chaos. In the ensuing battle, NATO also inflicts devastating losses on the Soviet Air Force, which had already lost 20% of the aircraft supporting the initial offensives, thereby gaining supremacy over Eastern European airspace. Combined with assistance from the Polish underground that cuts off Soviet supply lines, the tide of the war turns. With their numerical superiority negated by Western technological superiority, the East German and Soviet armies melt under NATO airstrikes, and counterattacking NATO forces cross into East Germany on March 23.